Hello? Is it time for the stream? I think it's time for the stream. I think we're live. We may or may not be live. We may or may not be live. I don't know. I think we are. Hold on. Hold on. Copy message link. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. It's time for the stream, guys. It is time. What? All right. Late awesome. Okay, cool. Let me... Seems no one's in chat yet, but let me go ahead and throw up this. How are we doing today, guys? So we're doing Slime Rancher today. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I don't know anything about Slime Rancher. I have seen a little bit of gameplay. I don't know anything about the game. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know it had music. I would assume it did, because, you know, it's a game. They usually have those, but I didn't know it did, so that's cool. It actually seems to have quite a bit. But we should be able to do it today. Get it done. I have an exam tonight, so I'm gonna try and get this done pretty quick. Oh my goodness, wait, is there a way that I can show this? No, there's not. That's kind of sad. I want to show off the fact that I have a cursor. I have a special cursor. Let me see if I do this, I might be able to do it. I might be able to show it off. I might be able to show it off if I do this. All right, let me try. Add window capture? Window capture. Select window. That one. Okay. We're gonna ignore everything. And oops, that's my homework. Okay, don't worry about that. Will it show it? No, it won't. Wait. Okay, it still won't show it. Wait. Okay, it shows it for a second. I have a custom cursor. I have a Dream Journey cursor. It removes it anytime I try and show that. But anyway, cool. I just wanted to show that off. I thought it was real cool. Who is it from? Let me real quick look and see who this is from. It's from Pixeloan. I know that they make a lot of Uma Musume cursors, and they had a Dream Journey one, so I got it. And it, well, you can't see it on the board here because it removes the custom. It you know, has a custom cursor, but regardless, pretty cool. All right, so chat, let's get started with Slime Rancher here. Hopefully, screenshotting does. Yeah, okay. There we go. Dry reef theme. Let's get started here on Slime Rancher. Don't know what to expect. I'm expecting it to be very, I don't know, gloopy. It's a slime game, so you know. Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, wow. Oh, that's kind of cool sounding. Let me know if the sound is good. Should be. I like this. It's very, like, probably RPG fantasy-like in a way. I will say I'm not able to use KH Insider. Apparently no one's put Slime Rancher on there. Also, hello Charlie, welcome to the stream. But yeah, there's no Slime Rancher on KH Insider as far as I'm aware. But I found one on YouTube. There's actually a lot on YouTube. There's a lot of playlists. I found the one that seemed like it wasn't a compilation of one or two. Just wanted one. Depending on how much time it takes to get through this first game will determine whether or not I do two. I have an exam and some homework due today, but I don't know. I feel like the OST's kind of short, maybe wrong. I don't know. It says 37. So it might not be super long. Or at least it might be a lot longer than what you remember. Could also just be a bunch of unused tracks as well. Okay, I like that. It's pretty nice. Let me, oh yeah, again, let me know if the sound is good. I need to turn up my headphones. It's a little quiet there. I like this. This is very delightful. I like the genre this is. I don't know what the genre is called, but I do really like it. It reminds me a bit of oh, what is it? The Luncheon Kingdom from freaking Mario Odyssey. That's what it's called. Very cool. I think there's a good chance these loop, so we might be able to skip there, but we'll see. Alright, ranch theme. Again, there might be a little bit of delays between tracks because YouTube lag and it trying to stop me from using ad blocker. Because yeah, it is. There we go. Okay. This is nice. What are we feeling on this one, chat? Like a 6/4 time signature? I feel like it's very specifically not 3. But I don't know. What if Kitt was evil? True. What if? He'd be like called like Cat or something, I don't know. Evil Kitt is real. I actually have no idea why we did not name him like Tick, like T-I-E-K. Or I guess T-T-I-K, because that's like, you know, Kitt backwards, so it's like the evil version. You know, like the retip to the Peter, but I don't know. Thematically, it made more sense to just change the vowel, I guess. I mean, it isn't really music theory. It's just you count like the beats per measure, which is just like how many beats go into a loop of the song, you know, or a loop of the, you know, pattern, I guess. Ekit. Or Cat. I forgot about Ekit. Kit Kat. True. I forgot about Ekit, like, entirely. But, no, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the like, time signature is just like, oh, how many beats until the next, measure, which is just, like, the loop of the pattern, right? In this case, it seems more to me that it's a 6-4 than a 3-4, because it all depends on where your, like, strong hit is. Which you could make the argument that it's 3-4, I guess. Because there is a strong beat, but if you listen to it, the like strong beat on the 3rd is like a snare, and then the strong beat on the 6th is a, you know, kick. So I don't know. Again, I'm also not really a music expert. Cool. Okay. That one was pleasant. I will say I think I like this one more. I'll put this one B, and I might put this one A. I'm gonna put this one A. I like this. This was very nice. This one's very chill. Also, yeah, it definitely seems like they loop, so I'm gonna take that into account this time. Indigo Quarry theme. What's everyone's favorite slime from Slime Rancher? I don't know all of them necessarily. I know a few of them. I have some that I like specifically. I don't know all of them though. Like, obviously I like the tabby slime because it's a, you know, it's a kitty. I was looking on the wiki like for references for the drawing today. Yeah, that's exactly it. Mosaic slime. I really do like the mosaic slime. That one was probably like a favorite aside from like the tabby and the lucky one. I also do really like the rock slime. If I go to the wiki, oh, this is really nice. I like this one. Slime Rancher, all slimes. All slimes. Let me look at all slimes. No, not video. Ah! Also, I do like how you can combine them. That is so cool. This is Slime Rancher 2? I think. Hello, Aaron. Welcome to stream. Actually, this is a really nice song. I really like this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you didn't beat the game? We're talking about what our favorite slime is from the game. Do you have an opinion on this, Eric? Eric? Aaron. My bad. Eric. I have a buddy named Eric, and this happened to him once. He had to ranch a bunch of slimes. This happened to my buddy Eric once. We got... Yeah, if I was to make like top three is Tabby, Rock, and Mosaic, but specifically the like shiny variant of Mosaic. Gold slime cause money. W. Go get the bag. This is a really nice song. I really like this one. This is probably an S tier for me. It's very beautiful. It's very... It's very uplifting. You know what it reminds me a bit of like certain like Pokemon music, but like in a completely different style. It is very Pokemon music coded. I guess because it's kind of cute, you know, with its melodies, especially the like na 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 na. Did I enjoy listening to Made in Abyss OSTs? Yes, I did. I did. The playlist you sent me, I was listening while doing homework. I actually originally what happened was I put it on while I was doing something. I don't remember what it was. That was an S tier, by the way. I put it on when I was doing something. I don't remember what in the world it was. I'm pretty sure it was during homework, right? And I was trying to listen to it while doing the homework, but the homework was kind of low diffing me, so I had to log in, and I didn't like initially like register a lot of the stuff I needed to while I was listening to the music. So I like listened to the whole album, and then it looped to like some random thing on, you know, the platform. But after a while I realized, oh, I was supposed to be like listening to this and getting like my opinion. So I eventually ended up just like listening to the whole thing again. And yeah, no, it's really good. It's very pretty. Again, I really like the emotions that go into it. These are very nice tracks. Listening to all album, just the playlist you sent me. So I guess season 1. I don't know. I don't know if that's the entirety of season 1. I just listened to whatever you sent me, and then when it ended, it played like auto played to the next thing. Which I'm trying to remember what it auto-played to. It was a different anime, I think. I don't remember what it auto-played into. It wasn't Made in Abyss, though. This is another cute one. I like this OST so far. We've only done like 4, and these are all fairly nice to listen to. They do all have something a little unique to them, but they have a general, like, same sort of vibe. How many tracks? 37. 52! Oh my days. That's like a lot. That is a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed the custom slime I made for the thumbnail. I was like looking through a ton of the slimes to figure out what in the world I wanted to do for it. Because, you know, obviously it's gonna look like the tabby slime because it's a cat, but I wasn't sure what I needed to do. But yeah, no, I ended up going with, well, is it gonna, hello? Oh, I see. Give me a second to fix this. You about to send the soundtrack? You can do that? I did not realize how big this was. Oh. I cannot. Wait. No, I can. It's gonna take a while, but I can. There. Yeah, there we go. You can see him. There he is. I like him. I think he looks. I think he looks kind of cute. I'm gonna put him right here. Well, that ending was really nice. I really like that ending. That song was also very, very pretty. I'm getting, like, the main vibe I get from these is just a very, not necessarily laid back, but just very encouraging and uplifting, wholesome style of music. I don't know exactly what you would call that, but it's very nice. DM. I see. Oh, yeah, just straight up, yeah. Original game soundtrack. Chill. Did you get a physical copy of Slime Rancher? That exists? Remake of Relinquish. I went to listen to it, and then something happened, and then I ended up stepping away, and then I forgot that it was on. But I will listen to it. I don't know if you can tell, guys, but... Actually, how do I... Let me just shrink this a little bit so it's easier to mess with. Xbox. Yeah, I did not know there was a physical copy. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little arrow in the slime. I made it because it's cool. I want to listen to them during homework hours because, you know, that's when I'm not really doing anything like crazy like I don't know, but if I'm gonna give my opinion on something, I want to like actually spend time to listen to it and listen to the intricacies, you know? Where do I even put this guy, dude? Put him on the Subway Surfers now. I can just stick him down there, I guess. Can I flatten him? Hold on. Does this work? Oh, yeah. He's squished. There we go. Very cool. Very cool. I wouldn't really associate ancient ruins to this. This is more... You know what this is to me? This is like... Magic Academy. That is a very specific thing, but... It is also just what that reminds me of. I would probably put this one in maybe B or C. I kind of like it, but I don't know. Might be on the more generic side. I'm gonna leave it in B though, because I really don't dislike these. These are all very nice to listen to. The Subway Surfers, dude. The Subway Surfers. If I like actually look at it, it does make me upset. But it's like, you know, a glass desert theme. Probably where you get mosaic, I would assume. Mosaics are made with glass, sometimes. Guys, if you were to have the little, I don't even, what would you even call this? The Kitt slime? The kitty slime? Can I? Yeah, I can. Oh, it actually flips it straight up. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, that's so handy. Whoa, that's cool. I actually really like that. That's a nice feature. What would you guys fuse with this? What would be like a cool fusion? A longer run. Yeah, I'd probably just have to find like a different GIF entirely. I could also change the Subway Surfers. Well, to me, like, the Subway Surfers is always like the, oh, you know, it's the thing in the bottom of the you know, the Family Guy clip in the YouTube short, right? So it's like, oh, you watch that instead of actually watching the clip for retention, right? But I don't know. I mean, there are some other games, like, there are those, like, really bad quality mobile games that are just like colors and shapes and like a guy. What else do they use? Maybe getting over it. Just get over it. Is that what the game's called? The Bennett Foddy game? I think that's what it's called. I think people use that sometimes. It's a little more rare, but they still use it. What else do they use? My goodness. Sometimes they just put a movie clip underneath. The Family Guy clip on top and the just like a movie clip underneath. Telling two different things at the same time. Look good fused with honey slime. There's a chart that shows you all the like fusions and what they look like. Geometry Dash OSTs? I actually did that already. That is actually, unironically, already a thing I did. I did it on Twitch, so I didn't... It's not available at the moment. I could make it a, what do you call it? I could make it a, blah. I could upload the stream. It'd have to wait a second, but yeah, I have actually done the Geometry Dash OST. I don't know if I did, like, Meltdown and Sub-Zero and, the other one, World. I don't know if I did all those, but I did, like, the main game stuff. Oh, okay, reacting to the levels is, I think, what you meant. Okay. I'll be honest, right? When I played Geometry Dash, I used to play it a lot. Literally the most I ever beat was like, you know, the easy demons and stuff. I beat a couple of them. So I'm not, it's not like I'm the worst player of all time. I think my biggest accomplishment in that game, unironically, is beating the Crystal Gauntlet. And I did it on stream too, actually. That was like a long time ago. And I haven't played in a really long time. But, I never beat any of the, like, main demon levels. I think I got to, like, 96% on Club Step. I really just hated that level. Man. Hello, welcome to the stream. That was cool. It was a little bit more lazy. It's like that. It's like oh, I don't know what you call the thing, but it's like dum, 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 dum. It's kind of waltzy, but like, you know, different. Tar theme. Didn't know they had that. It's fun though. It's got like sort of the like fantasy city-esque idea going on. I'll probably maybe put it in B. Alright. Next we have Slime Sea Sunlit Waves. The main game is not really the most interesting community levels. I mean, kind of true. Oh, there was that one level. There's a really cool level that I wanted to beat, but I never could just because it was like all like hard demon. I was like, okay, I'm just not going to do that. Never beat Deadlock. Never beat Theory of Everything 2. Funny enough, I never beat Electrodynamics. That's what it was. I genuinely do think that is not an insane level. That is just not, dude. It's hard. It's hard. I think every other level I beat, but I never beat that one, and I never beat any of the like main demons. But I beat a couple community easy demons. Model's working? Yeah. I just kind of deleted the program and reinstalled it. Apparently it's got a lot of updates now. It used to be like very simple and did not have a lot of stuff. But it has a lot of options now, a lot of customization. It's very neat. So I'm kind of glad that I updated the program. I don't think I'll ever use any of those options, but it's very cool that they added them. This is a very short one, but it's very nice. It's simple. Oh man, I don't know. Listening to this stuff. How many tracks? 37. Listening to this stuff is just like, I hear certain songs that kind of sound like things. I'll put that in A, I think. It's shorter. Actually, no, that just because it's shorter, I'll put it in B, but if it was longer, maybe go in like A. It's a nice song. I could put it in between or whatever. I don't know. I'll just leave it as it is. Those awful ravenous rainbows. Does it include DLC? No idea. How it goes? It's going good. It's going quite alright, in my opinion. But no, as I was saying, certain songs will just trigger this thing in me where it's like, this is our theme, I see. It will, like, set off a thing in my brain where I'm like, man, I want to react to the, Natlan OST from Genshin Impact, but not just the Natlan OST. There's like a sub area that has like a very specific style of music, and it's so good. But it's just I just wouldn't be able to do it, man. It would take forever to get there. I guess I'm the streamer. I could literally just be like, all right, guys, today we're just doing this because I really want to listen to it. But you know. It is what it is. I guess I'll have to wait until I'm, like, not super swamped with stuff. I'll just be like, you know what, guys? I really want to do this today. Come join me. Listen to this very awesome music I love. This song is definitely something. I don't necessarily... I guess I probably just don't like it because it's like, oh, we were listening to some very pleasant music, and this one's just like very intense. But it's like kind of goofy. It's not like it's not like a serious style of intense, you know? I don't know a lot about this game, but I know that it is mainly a much more laid-back game than a, like, super high-intensity game. Alright, chill. Yeah, that was, like, the end. Like I said, it's not bad. I will put that one here. I'll put that one there. I much more prefer the style of music we were getting before. Alright, radio, elevator, shimmy. Oh, you beat the game? Oh, yeah. John Depression. I asked this earlier to other people, but what is your favorite slime from the game? I feel like, what are we thinking is the fan favorite? I would assume it's probably the tabby slime. Honey slime? W choice. John Depression. I mean, it's a silly little track. Oh. I'm trying to figure out if there's like an actual like melody that's kind of the same throughout the thing. I think this is this the ranch theme? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if there's something I recognize. It's alright, I guess. I think this can go in like C probably. It's alright. It's alright. You band camp OST? 37. Okay, so it is quite literally just the same as this. Cool. I guess if I don't... Yeah, if the band camp is free, then it'd be a lot better than having to wait for, the things to, you know, load. Alright, let's see. Is this... It is in the same... It is in the same... Okay, so let's continue then. But I'll use Bandcamp this time. Let me zoom in. I can barely see this. Use Bandcamp this time because it is a lot easier to do. All right, Dry Reef, Relaxed. I saw this earlier. Considering it's almost all of them, I feel like I probably should have just gone by like the OST. Like I probably should have gone through Dry Reef and just been like, okay, we listened to the bass version, the relaxed version. There's a night version. I probably should have done that. I didn't think to do that. Oh well. Welcome, thank you. It's definitely going to be a lot easier to listen to than YouTube because I won't have to wait like 10 seconds between each song. Also, as far as I can tell, it's not looped. I don't know if it was before. It was not. Okay, it was never looped. We're good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling the relaxed bit here. This isn't bad. I guess it just removes some parts of the music and then adds this like very heavily filtered bass, I guess. I don't know how to describe what that sounds like. It's either some sort of low or high pass filter, but whatever it is, it's got it. And I can skip forward whenever I want. Oh, okay. Bandcamp is very nice to work with. Didn't I put my stuff on Bandcamp as well? I forgot about that. I never finished that. I don't think I uploaded the new tracks to the Bandcamp. At least I don't think I did. I might have. I'm not sure. I am not quite sure. I'm feeling a B here, or a C. I'm actually feeling a C here. I think normally that's very good, but I don't know. All right, this is Indigo Quarry Relaxed. This is definitely a little bit better. Cybertruck 2. Nice. One day we might get to Slime Rancher 2. Dude, what in the world does... Oh, I know what it is. This OST reminds me quite a bit of Vestaria's OST. They might use like a bunch of the same samples. Maybe they use like some default samples or something. Or maybe it's just that the style is very similar. Because obviously they definitely do not share a composer. Or maybe the Vestaria composer got inspired by Slime Rancher. I don't know. I actually don't know which came first. I don't even know Slime Rancher. When did this come out? 2016. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I knew it was a bit on the older side, but I wasn't sure how old. 10 years. My goodness. 10 years. Maybe more, I don't know. Slime Rancher is like one of those games to me where it's like I don't like everyone has played it, but I've never seen anyone like mention it when talking about a game. If they're asked about Slime Rancher, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I like that game," or like, "Oh yeah, that's a cool game." But I literally don't think I've ever seen someone just like bring up Slime Rancher as like a favorite or a game that they like highly acclaim or something. I don't know. It's like in a weird area of gaming, I suppose, where everyone recognizes it as a good game, but no one necessarily talks about it unless it's prompted, I suppose. Maybe it's like Avatar gets the job done. Yeah, it's like the Avatar movie where like everyone watched it, but no one can really tell you anything about it. Like everyone watched it and everyone knows it's a good movie, but it's like, ask me one thing about the Avatar movie, I couldn't tell you. I personally have not played Slime Rancher, to be fair, though. I think it's in my Steam family, so I probably could, but I don't know. I just haven't ever really had the desire. It's definitely a game I would not necessarily... I don't know. I feel like I might enjoy playing the game, but I also feel like I might not. As you only really know it until you try it, right? Don't knock it till you try it. I mean, this is still pretty good. The relaxed version, I definitely don't like as much as the base version, but this one does not suffer as much as the other one does. I might put it in A or B. I'm feeling more to B, so I'm gonna put it in B. Yeah, it's a extreme casual game. All right, chill. Moss blanket, relaxed. Adventure / farm. Yeah. I feel like with that definitely fits like a similar vibe to Stardew, but I feel like if I asked a person who played Stardew about Stardew, they would be able to tell me a lot more about it. And I feel like it's actually brought up as a like a game. When people talk about games, they actually do bring up Stardew Valley. They're like, oh yeah, this game, you know? Wouldn't call it extreme cut, really? From what I've seen, I feel like I definitely could like put it in front of like my mom and she'd probably like be able to play it. That's my like that's my scale of what is and what isn't casual. If my mom could play it, it's definitely a more casual game. Stardew is one of the best selling. True. What rank is it at? I know Terraria's in the top 10, I believe. But I'm not sure where Stardew falls in there on that list. Deltarune OST next week. That's true. We are doing Deltarune next week, yep. Dude, the recent Deltarune chapter, for me, I don't know how many have or haven't, like, watched someone play it or have played it. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's... I don't know, it like, kind of upset me and kind of didn't, because there was a lot of stuff that it did great and a lot of stuff I didn't like, so I'm not really sure what my actual total, like, overall opinion on it is. I think one of my main gripes about it is that it revealed a lot, but also revealed close to nothing. I will say though, those who know, I really enjoyed the picture thing. The picture thing, that was really good. That was really good. Did you platform enemies in time system? We have to hurry. My mom is definitely built different because she basically almost beat Breath of the Wild, which I feel like is definitely not a casual game experience. What picture? The ice cream picture. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil stuff. Stardew Valley harder than Slime Rancher? Again, I haven't played Slime Rancher. I feel like you could realistically, quote-unquote, beat Stardew Valley without much difficulty. I actually think I like this one about as much as this one, so I'm gonna put that one also in A. I guess I'm you know, I'm using my criteria, which is I didn't struggle with that game, and I haven't played the other one, so I don't know. But I did not really find Stardew Valley to be a game that would, you know, be difficult. Because realistically, you don't really need to, do a lot of the mine stuff, to be fair. Like, if you go in the mine, I feel like you don't necessarily have to go super, like, into the super difficult levels to thrive in the farm part of the game, you know? So you use a jail? Oh my goodness, I saw that. I don't remember what it was. I saw that clip where he was like, would you rather go to jail for 6 years? Or you're in prison until... Oh, what was it? It was jail for 6 months, or jail until your mom finishes Elden Ring. Dude. I do believe that my mom could figure it out. I think it would take more than 6 months. It would absolutely take more than 6 months. Stardew Valley has more freedom, Slime Rancher is more linear. Yeah, then I feel like Slime Rancher would be easier, no? I feel like linear games, to me, feel like they're, like, a lot easier. Because you have a specific thing that you need to do, and there's not, like, a bunch of distractions and stuff, you know? So that could be the case. Then again, I don't know how difficult some of the aspects of Slime Rancher are. Again, never played it. I mean, to be fair, I did not look up anything really when I played Stardew Valley, and I progressed like pretty far. I don't know. I did not play that game. Like, not play. I did not look up stuff to like play the game better for Stardew Valley. I just kind of did what the I did what the game told me to do. Oh, you know what? No, this is the only thing I looked up. I looked up what the NPC I was trying to romance. I looked up what their favorite thing was. That's the only thing I looked up on the wiki. And then when I actually like got kind of like close to beating the game, I looked up what the enchantments did, and then I proceeded to never use them. I actually think I like this more than the Ancient Ruins theme. That one's kind of nice. I put it in A. That is Courtyard, actually. That's not the relaxed theme. Interesting. There's a relaxed theme and a different one that's called Courtyard. Cool. Alright, let's listen to Relaxed then. I might not like Relaxed as much as Courtyard. We'll see. Slime Rancher is pretty rad, like the rad slime. Was it 3 years? I thought it was like 6 months. I thought it was like jail for 6 months until your mom beats Elden Ring. I don't remember what it was. His progression in Slime Rancher is quicker than his starting. Okay, Slime Rancher could be easier. I suppose. I don't know. My thought is, if a game is linear and it isn't like the emphasis on the game isn't difficulty, because like I feel like a game like what's like a good example? Okay, a game like Just Shapes and Beats, right, is an extremely linear game. You know, you go level by level. Very, very rarely you'll get like 3 levels. You don't really ever get any optional levels from what I remember. But that game, you know, the idea is difficulty, right? It is a difficult game. But if the main point isn't difficulty, and it's just like, okay, it kind of ramps up, like, the longer you play it, then yeah. I guess the faster pace you could make an argument that if it's faster paced, you don't have as much time to adjust as you do with like a free roam game where you like have a lot of time to adjust and you can do basically whatever. And there are a lot of different ways to get, you know, stronger or learn more things about the game. I don't know. I think we're going. I think the main idea here is that we're trying to compare a case by case scenario type of thing with the idea that it's going to be like the same every time, like a formula. Is he stressed about how quick time flies in Stardew? I will say, the one thing that does mess me up with Stardew is that the months are, like, shorter, I think. Aren't they all, like, 30 days? There's not 12 months. No, there's 4. It's by season. It's like, you feel like it's gonna be a year, but it's literally just by, like, season. So there's, like, only 4 rotations. 28 days. Okay, got you. I think that's one of the things that messed me up about that game, is that I went from spring on the first month and I was like, okay, cool. We're good, right? You know, it's gonna go by like month. Switch to summer. Oh, there goes my crops. Aww. I wasn't ready for it. But after that I realized, oh, okay, it's just a month per season. I do like that more than the main Ancient Ruins theme, so that one also I think gets an A. I think I like it about as much as Courtyard. Alright, next we have class desert. Relaxed. Casual, just not extremely casual. I'll probably agree to that. If you're in Deltarune, would you no hit or self? Wait, what do you mean self? If I was in Deltarune, I would be an alligator monster, and my bullet pattern would be 3 giant swords, and they're flaming. And I would beat the protagonist, and I would be self-aware. And I would beat a secret boss. That's me if I was in Deltarune. Modern gacha kid stuff? Question mark. This is definitely a lot more like the way the thing is kind of like off does give it like a weird sort of desolate vibe, huh? But it's still kind of cute, which is very interesting. It's a little grating, I'll be honest. I like that touch though, that's very cool. I wonder if they're like trying to replicate like the sound of how glass works when you mess with it. Oh, it's not over. This is like half. Okay. I'm interested to hear what night sounds like in this track. Or I guess I'm just interested to hear what night sounds like overall. I think my opinion's not gonna change even if I listen to the rest, so I'm gonna put it here anyway. Definitely a C. I do like it, but also that like the weird like chime noise is kind of messing with me. I don't know if I really like it. I think it's cool though. Oh my goodness. Okay, chat. So I know it's in our list, but I have Zenless in the list, right? Zenless Zone 0. I started playing it recently. I'll be so honest, dude, I don't think I'm very excited to listen to that OST. I don't really like it. I don't really like it. There's a few tracks I really like. I like the overworld tracks. I don't like the battle ones, so I feel like whenever I inevitably get to that, I won't like it. I won't like it. It's a little, how do I describe it? It's like, what is the genre? What is the genre? It's like, man, I don't know what the genre is. I guess we're just gonna have to go with cyberpunk, considering that's like the style. Recommend something? Sure. I mean, it obviously depends on what it is, but sure, go ahead. You can recommend it. The thing is, I really like their like external music that they make. And again, I do like the overworld tracks, like some of the like I don't know what you like, hub world, I guess. Is that what people call those? I really like the external music they put out for that game. It's so good. But like I don't know, it's just the battle music I don't like. Expedition 33? Dude, that would take forever, but I would listen to it. Alright, next you have Desert Heating Up. You can drop it in the Discord list thing. This one is very short, by the way. I guess I technically didn't need to listen to that, but... Or at least put it on the list. I'll just put it in C. Alright, Desert Firestorm. Ooh, hold up. Okay. But, yeah, no, pretty cool. I'll be honest, the only thing I do in that game, by the way, is I log in, I do my daily stuff, and then I log out, because I just haven't had time to play it because of my intense school workload. But I'll say I kind of enjoy it. It's hard to focus on the game. Most of the time when I'm playing it, I'm like talking to someone. So I end up not getting stuff done because I'm doing the like, you know, the parkour back and forth, but in this type of game you just run back and forth. So I never get anything done when I actually do play. But I do like some of the storylines and the characters, to be fair. It's alright. Oh yeah, dude, Steam Summer Sale. Steam Summer Sale happened, and have it done the cooking side quest? If you're talking about the like restaurant that you own, yes. I actually kind of do like that mode. It's very simple, but it's alright. Usually avoid gacha games, so valid, but I grew up on gacha games, dude. I think I grew up on that Kingdom Hearts mobile game, and when that one shut down, the next gacha game that I played was did I play Genshin or Cookie Run first? I think I played Genshin first. I think I played Genshin first. I played Genshin. I immensely enjoyed that game. But that was after I played what's it called? What is it called? Breath of the Wild. Duh. And when I finished Breath of the Wild, I played Genshin, and then I played Cookie Run because Dude, I have something to show you, chat. I have something to show you. Okay, I actually really like this. I'm gonna put this one in A. I actually really like that's cool. I got something to show you, chat. Hold on. You gotta give me a second. I'm gonna put on this music. I'm gonna listen to it while I figure this out. I have something to show you. Something came in the mail. I need to figure out a way to like screenshot this. Not screenshot, just take a picture of it. It's a little bit, I feel like it's gonna be hard to take a picture of. We'll go with that. That looks good. Something finally came in the mail. I ordered something like a year ago. Also, this thing's almost over. Have fun. Cool. That was alright. That was pretty chill. I guess it's actually the opposite of chill. I'd probably put it in like maybe B, I think. That's cool. Alright, next we have Radio Jazzy. What'd I get? Oh, you guys aren't ready. Let me send it to myself so I can view it on my computer. Just give me a second. I'll get it eventually. Alright. Alright. Let me drop this here. Alright, you ready, chat? I ordered something about a year ago, and this is like the second piece of merch I got of this character, which I wish there was more. This is my favorite character from Cookie Run. This is the entire reason I even played the game, by the way. And I got a plush of Milky Way Cookie because YouTube's was doing a thing where they had Milky Way Cookie. And while I don't usually collaborate with U2's, I don't like a lot of the U2 stuff. It kind of does sound like the Toy Story song. But dude, I got this like a year ago. It finally came in. I was so ecstatic, bro. I'm so happy that I got this. It's awesome. I don't really have a place to necessarily put it. It's huge. It is massive. Almost as massive as Low Taper Fade. But I need to figure out where where I can put it. I think I'm gonna need to move some stuff off of my shelves. I do have 2 monitors. Well, I mean, technically, I have 1 monitor and the laptop screen, but... Dude, I'm just very happy that it finally came in. I've been waiting for this thing forever. It's so cool. Again, probably top 3 favorite characters for me. She's up there. And this is an of all time thing. I've not really put too much thought into like a favorite list of characters I like. There are a lot of characters I like. There's not really a top list, I suppose. If I ever was to make a top list, I feel like a lot of people would see it and be like, okay, there's definitely a pattern, because I have a lot of favorites and there's definitely a pattern if you look at them. There's a really obvious pattern. But anyway, this is nice. It wasn't anything super crazy, but it's just a nice chill little track. So I'll put it in B tier. That is just of the ones I can think of off the top of my head. So, Ranch Night. Keep your cats away? Oh, absolutely. My cats actually don't really mess with my plushes. I have a whole bunch on my dresser. The only cat that gets on my dresser is my kitten. And he gets up there and I just like grab him and put him on the ground. Because I actually would rather him not knock over half the stuff on that dresser. So he doesn't go up there very often. But the other ones are all basically pretty much out of reach. Yeah, pretty much out of reach. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Very nice. I think I like this more than the base ranch, honestly. Was there not a ranch relaxed theme? I guess there wasn't. Interesting. But yeah, again, I'm just really happy that it finally came in. I had been waiting for a year. Pretty much a year. Pretty much a year. Have you guys ever bought any, like, specific merchandise plushes? And if so, what is your favorites that you've gotten? Out of all the plushes I have the I got the Milky Way. That one's pretty freaking epic and swag. I have Florigato. When I was at the arcade, I picked up a couple, like, kind of fun ones. None of them are really, like, super favorite, but they're alright. There's a Kirby one that I really like that I have. And the arcade also gave me some Hololive ones that I like. Oh yeah, and my sister did bring me like a Milky Way keychain. She went to a convention. I forgot I had that. It was an awesome gift. I got a pin collection. My goodness. Sploo's smiling plush. That'd be awesome. If they actually made that, that would genuinely be so cool. Hello Kitty plush. An official pair. I really... You know what's interesting? I used to draw Milky Way Cookie a lot. I have not drawn her in a little while. To be fair, I also just haven't drawn anything in a while, period. I have been quite busy with my homeworks. I have this awesome image. I was looking through my screenshots to find it. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Alright, Ranch Knight. I genuinely actually do like that a lot more than the base one. Again, I'm not sure if I am looking towards an S here. I think it's close. But I'm gonna leave it in A. Alright, Dry Reef Night. Here we go. I'm gonna rank the Earth OST. Yeah, I mean, this specific, like, Eastern Orange Warbler, I mean, it's an alright track. I'd probably give it like a B. Ocean Waves, gotta go an S. Gotta go an S. That one's a classic. That one's a classic. I'm not really feeling Volcanic Eruption. It's just too rough for me. Too intense. Not my style. Trying to draw nothing worth saving. Dude, yeah. I'm glad I was able to get those Pokemon done. I'm actually really happy with those. I think they came out great. Some guy dying. I was trying to think of, like, a death cause that would produce a sound. I couldn't really think of one. Probably, like, being burned alive. Although, to be fair, you really wouldn't... That wouldn't be happening in the natural world. Like, if you got burned alive, it's because of something that human did. Unless for some reason you got caught in a, like, forest fire. Faust from Guilty Gear Strive. Is Faust the doctor? I'm trying to remember. Thoughts on Patton Oswalt? He played the White Among Us character in the Among Us show. And he played He played Jesse from Minecraft Story Mode, male Jesse. And I'm trying to think of what else he did. I can't think. Anyway, cool. That one's again all right. I think I'll give it a B. I think I'll give it a B. Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying is I feel like there aren't many cases in which you would die in the natural world to fire unless you were in a forest and it started, you know, burning down and you couldn't escape it. That's like the only thing I could think of. I don't think you have a higher chance of just dying to lightning if you get struck by lightning as opposed to getting struck by lightning and then like somehow catching on fire. I don't think you would even catch on fire in some of those cases. And I don't think many people are going to like get caught by flowing lava or like maybe an eruption. Like if they're too near, but then in that case you would probably die from suffocation of the, you know, the soot and the smoke and all that. You wouldn't die to the lava necessarily. Maybe if one like a like a big glob lands on your head, maybe. I feel like at that point it'd cool into a big rock and then you die to the rock. I don't know. Dying to fire in the natural world, I feel like is a lot harder to do. Oh, that's true. That's true. A brushland fire. I didn't think about that. All right. Anyway, let's listen to Indigo Quarry Night. I didn't think of a brush fire. That one would be so much worse than a forest fire. Especially if it's like in a dry season. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Speaking of storms, there was a really bad storm on like, I think it was like Tuesday, I think. In my area, our yard has this huge tree. It's a cottonwood that's been there for like so long. And the storm actually blew it down. And it's not like it was specifically like particularly weak. It like was a little, because you know it's pretty old. Sometimes we get beavers and stuff or like pests. But man, it blew it down entirely. Like it quite literally, the wind was that bad. And when I was driving home, there was like lightning struck quite literally. I would say no less or no more than half a mile behind me. And it was very awesome. It was not fun. When is Kitt a VTuber? Dude. Again, the thing is, I really do want to do it, but it's just... I'm at that, like, part in my art journey where I hit the brick wall, where you kind of just have to force yourself through it to improve. But there's so much... I mean, I have school... I get distracted, I don't learn as well. Left or right, my fate's in your hands? Well, right is always right. Gotta go with right. But it's like, dude. I probably should have asked what this was a left or right for. But yeah, it's just lost it. No, no. What happened? What did I bet on here? It's my bad. Okay, to be fair, I really do not have the best luck. Sometimes I do. But most of the time, my luck is actually terrible. It's not over. Bro is fighting demons. Mario Party 3. Real. It's okay. Again, it's not as good as the base in Ikori, I think. I don't think it's, you know, B. I think that's A. That's fine. But yeah, no, going back to what I was saying. I have a headshot of a character concept for the VTuber model. But again, I'm at that part in my art journey where it just feels like anything I draw is anytime I try and draw, it's like I'm hitting a brick wall, because it feels like I'm not doing something that's of a high enough quality or like satisfies the thing I was trying to do, you know? I have really bad issues with that, where it's just I don't like seeing something that I did not be the way I wanted it to be, and that's like a really bad mindset to be in with an like improving art-wise. Because you have to know that if you try and do something that's skill-based, it's not going to be good immediately. You have to practice. And I don't like that. I have that mindset where it's just, if it's not immediately good, I don't want to continue trying it, because it just kind of like discourages me. And it's a terrible it's horrible. If I'm on stream, I can push through it. But it's like, man. And not to mention the fact that I'm trying to design a character without knowing like a lot of the basics that you need to do for stuff like that. Where one, you probably need to have like, if you want to make it appealing in a way where people want to like look at it, you have to know some of the rules about like character design and like all that stuff. At least the bare minimum, you know. I don't know any of that stuff. I don't know about anatomy. I don't know about like color theory. I don't know about a lot of that stuff. And so it ends up just being like something I don't want, because I know other people will look at it not exactly in the same way, but it won't be as compelling to other people to look at, right? It won't be as enjoyable to look at, because for me, it's not as enjoyable to look at, because I'm a person, right? Maybe I'm being too hard on myself because I'm the one making it, but again, I have asked my sister. I don't know when I'm going to even be able to like have time to actually get her to help me with it, but I have asked her to help me with like character design stuff, because she's definitely a much more talented and skilled artist than I am. So she can actually give me pointers and stuff. As for the actual like rigging and the VTuber stuff, that's just gonna have to be I'll have to figure that out, because I don't know any of that stuff either, and I don't want to pay $100 or like realistically $300 for someone to rig it for me. So it's definitely going to be a task and a half. I'm definitely determined to actually do it, but I keep stalling. I keep procrastinating. It's what I do. And it's not great. I think the Moss Blanket across the board has just been a pretty good song, and I'll say that this is also A up here with the other two. Alright, Ancient Ruins Night. Why did Ancient Ruins get 4 different variants, dude? Not fair. But I don't know, man. Is it gonna be human the Y? Here's the thing. I feel like whenever I actually do make a VTuber model, right? I don't think I can be Kitt WY anymore. I think I'm gonna have to play into that culture. It's only respectable. I don't think I'll do everything perfectly, but I don't know if I want to be Kitt WY forever. Cause there's someone already named Kitt WY, but like with more T's. Or is it more Y's? I don't remember. So I'm gonna have to actually come up with like a character name, and I might have to rebrand the channel or something. And there's a lot of stuff that you have to do when it comes to, you know, debuting a VTuber and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna be like the VTuber. Right? You don't have to be. But it is something I'm a little bit more passionate about. Passionatable? That's not a thing. Taking off the fursuit. Oh, I mean, it never was a fursuit, to be fair. That is something I'm actually a little bit not interested. That's something I'm a little more curious about. I have always been a lot more like, how do I say? I've always been a lot more interested in like the anthropomorphic side of character designs. I think they're so cool because I like biology, right? I like seeing what do you call them? Like beastmen and stuff in what do they call them? Thyrans? They call them Thyrans or something? I don't know. In a character design sense, I love that kind of stuff. It's awesome. It's so cool because I like biology, and I like when it's like scientifically accurate, but in like the way that it's like, you know, it's fantasy because obviously it doesn't exist in real life. But hybrid stuff is cool. But I've never really been interested in ever being a furry. I've just always really liked the like character designs and stuff. I know I say that while having, you know, the cat, anthropomorphic cat talk for me, but it is true. I've never wanted necessarily a fursona. I've never even really thought about what animal I would have if I did have one. I think that's kind of interesting, though. But yeah. I'd say it's pretty similar to the other ones. I'd give it an A. It's still pretty good. I'm a femboy. Okay. Great, man. Great. Alright, Glass Desert Night. Well, see, those two are not mutually exclusive, Aaron. You gotta understand that. In fact, I feel like most, at least in the modern day, most furries are gonna be femboys, so... At least in the modern day. Back then, I don't think that was the case. Back then, it was just like, human, but we put a wolf head on it. You know? Unless there was the rare... What do they call it? Do they call them pony sonas? I don't know. I know that was obviously a really popular thing back when My Little Pony was big, is that people would make their own ponies. But I don't know what they call them. I would assume pony sonas. But I don't know. I was not really into that fandom. Anyone here a brony? think in the modern day you get hung at the stake if you say that you're a brony nowadays. Maybe not. Maybe that was a back then thing. I think people are a little bit more tolerant nowadays. I just remember, in terms of like My Little Pony, there'd be like, there's this like family cartoon channel. It'd show a bunch of stuff. I think it had, what all did it have on it? I'm trying to remember what all it had on it. I don't know, it had a bunch of cartoons, but one of the standouts was it did have My Little Pony, and if it came on, I would watch it. I never really had like a super die-hard sort of a connection to any shows on TV. I would really just watch whatever came on. Unless it was a show I specifically didn't like, then I wouldn't watch it. But if it was a show I did, I would just straight up... Like, if it was a show, I would just watch it, you know? I wanted entertainment, I'd watch it, you know? I remember... The only episode I remember is the Pinkie Pie clone episode, and that is the only one I remember. Maybe if I racked my brain, I would remember a different one, but that's the only one I remembered, like, specifically. It's the hub? Yeah, it is. It was the hub. I watched, Hound Puppies on the hub, and I watched... What else? Again, I don't remember what all was on that channel. I never watched Nickelodeon, though. That is one interesting fact about me. I never watched Nickelodeon. I never really cared for the stuff on there. Even SpongeBob. Although, SpongeBob, it's a little funny. I've seen some clips here and there. I never really grew up on it, though. I maybe give this, like, yeah, B. B's fine. Alright, now we have Less Awful Ravenous Rainbows. Mods, Kill Aaron. Don't recall watching many cartoons. Fair enough. I like this one a lot more than the previous Tar one. Tar Slime. Whatever they're called. I watched, oh no, you know what I watched a lot of? I watched a lot of, like, the live-action sitcom, like, Disney stuff. A little understaffed, I know. I know. That's what I watched a lot of. I watched Jessie, I watched, I feel like... If it's Disney, I don't know, like... Okay, give me a second to finish this thought. I like this one a lot more than that one. This one's pretty good. I actually really like this. I'm gonna give it an A. That was fun. Alright, here we go. Let's go Beatrix. But, no, what I was gonna say is, I don't know how different, like, Disney channels and stuff were, you know, for different countries, but, I watched Hey Jessie, I watched Lab Rats, I watched Mighty Med. I think there's a few others that I watched. Not like super off, on and off, but not like those. Those ones I actually did watch, like, specifically. If it was cartoons, I'd watch Disney XD, which would have Pokemon Sun and Moon and Gravity Falls and Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And I watched those. And then sometimes I would just put on, like, Boomerang. And Boomerang would have, like, Tom and Jerry and Scooby-Doo. Local stuff, country produce, nothing English. Yeah, fair. Again, I'm not super familiar with, like... Hold up. Isn't this just the... It's actually not the same, but it's similar to the ranch theme. Isn't Beatrix the character you play as? This seemed like a faster version of the ranch theme, no? Wait, is it the ranch theme? Hold on. Wait, which one is the one that does that? Is it Dry Reef? It is Dry Reef. Maybe it's like a mix of a bunch of different stuff. I don't know. It's okay. I give it a B. Here we go. B. Come on. Alright. Next we got Radio Romantic. Hydration reminder. I do have a water bottle right next to me. Very dramatic. I like it. Yeah. So what kind of shows did people grow up on? Because I know people from different countries have different shows. I'm not super aware of all the different shows. I know of some like Canadian shows, I think. Like I know Total Drama Island was big here, but it was also very big in Canada, I'm pretty sure. In fact, it was a Canadian show, I'm pretty sure. But that's like not that much different from America or the United States, because it's, you know, it's right above it. And it was popular here. But I'm not very aware of, like, some of the shows, you know, across the pond, as they say. And I suppose not always across the pond in some cases. I feel like I need to increase the, like, sensitivity of my guy. He's kind of failing to talk. I actually really like this. This is a really nice one. Besides this one, I'm not really getting that many things that are like super S tier worthy. I could maybe do like one of these ancient ruins. One of them, I don't know which one I would do. That one was also pretty good. I might put this up here actually. It's pretty good. I really like it. That's very nice. All right. Right, ranch, late night. What was the difference between night and late night? Perfect timing. This is like a love song or something. Two girls woke month. I feel like I did hear that somewhere. That the main character was lesbian, but I wasn't sure. It is June. But no, I don't know any British shows. I might know a British show if you said, oh yeah, here's a British show. And then I'd be like, oh yeah, that's true, I did know that actually. Shaolin Wuzong. Seal the demon back. The demon came back. Let me look this up. Shaolin Wuzong. Let me look at this. Okay, I have definitely never seen this before. That's cool. What is it? What it looks like? It looks like something. The art style of the animation looks like something, but I don't remember what it looks like. It looks cool. The one with the glasses has aura, low-key. I'm assuming that's the main character, unless it's, you know, 3 main characters. Oh, that's another good cartoon. I watched, Cyber Chase, W cartoon. I did watch a lot of PBS Kids. PBS Kids had some good shows, man. Word Girl, come on, Martha Speaks. Absolute W shows. I never watched, Super Y. I feel like by the time that that came out, I was too old to watch that. I guess you don't necessarily have to be too old, but you know, it's kind of like the, what do you call it? It's like the Dora style of treating your audience, where it's like, do you know this? And then they look at you, and they pause for like 5 seconds, and then they say, "That's right." You know, Super Y sucks, man. Aaron, have you ever heard of Protogent? This one's enjoyable. That one's fairly enjoyable. I feel like it is a little bit more chill than the Ranch Night one. Probably put it maybe. I don't necessarily think it goes in A. I'll put it in B. Only Fools and Horses. No, I'm not aware of that one. I need to look. Oh, I watched. Oh, Where's Carmen Sandiego? That was a good TV show too. Dora the Explorer. Wildcrats, I did. Well, okay, I grew up on Zaboomafoo, and then when I found out they made a new show, and it was on PBS Kids, and it was Wildcrats, I also watched that. I didn't watch as much as Wildcrats as I did Zaboomafoo, and I still think Zaboomafoo is a better show than Wildcrats. I did enjoy Wildcrats. Let me look at this up. Only Fools and Horses. Sitcom. No, I don't think I've ever seen this one. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever seen this one. I think instead of Dora, I watched Go Diego Go. That's the one I watched, I'm pretty sure. I actually just don't remember watching either of them, to be honest. Like, I might have, but I don't know. Victorious. I definitely seen... Well, not watched, but like I've definitely seen Victorious, like, clips. I don't think I ever did watch this. Again, it says it's a Nickelodeon show, so I'll believe it, so I probably just didn't watch it for that reason, but yeah. Yeah, this one's still pretty good, even the late night one. I don't think I like it as much as the regular night one, though, so I'm gonna put it in B. It's still pretty good, though. Actually, we can do this. Where is it? How about that? Oh, whoa, whoa, let's not do that. There we go. We only have about 6 left. So we're almost done. Cool. Telenovela. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Dude. Bro. Because, you know, I grew up around a lot of Hispanic people, right? I would often see TV novella, and yeah, I mean, they're certainly, you know, you can watch them. They're certainly TV, you know? Yeah, that one's still cool. That one's still cool. We'll go with A for that. And I really like that Indigo Quarry. That's my favorite so far. All right, Moss Blanket. I'm be honest, Aaron, I don't know the differences between any of them. I would just see them, you know, in passing, in different friends or families' houses. Never really paid too much attention, and also couldn't understand what they were saying, so, you know. And restaurants too. Especially restaurants. But, I don't know. I think I've heard that name, though, maybe. It's the name sounds familiar. I mean, I've obviously known a person with the name Guadalupe, but maybe I recognize the show's name? I don't know. I could just be LARPing, and I don't know anything, but again, this is all, like, really, really young. So who knows? Who truly knows? Left to right again? Okay, tell me first what the left to right is going to be, and I might give you a better answer. Like, if you're deciding which 2 boxes. I don't know what that means. Well, right didn't work last time, so let's go left this time. Ooh. When I lose my money, when I keep it, both look the same. Good luck. That's all I have to say, is just good luck. This one's solid. I think all of the moss ones are just pretty solid. You blame me for my misery. Not a chance. Your fate is in your own hands. I thought that one image that's just the person like pogging, and then it just says, "What, my future depends on me?" There is something like that. Yeah, I'd say A. Game crashed. Well, the illusion of choice. Looks like you were losing everything from the start. Oh. Oh, I see. Chill. Alright. Ancient ruins. Late night. Let's see if I can make this guy dance. Oh my goodness. John depression, you might want to get that checked out. It's not supposed to happen. He's dancing, guys. Maybe I replace the maybe I replace the little guy with this guy. I make like a little frame where he has his mouth open. Oops. What'd I just do? Whoops. There we go. Doesn't fix my problem. So sorry. Unironically, I could do that real quick. I have to figure some stuff out. But I could quite literally do that really quickly. It'd work. I don't know how well it would work, but it'd work. Or maybe it wouldn't, actually. It's actually struggling quite a bit to work properly. Okay, no, I got it. Alright. I like how mysterious it sounds. Like, the other ones do sound mysterious, but this one especially is, like, very cool. The finest toaster. Alright, hold up, chat. Is this reaction slop? No! Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Alright, chat, you ready? I'm gonna do this. Hold up. Boom. Alright, get ready. I'm gonna make a new state. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll see. Oh, this looks great. Okay. Oh, this is actually really fun. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Alright, let's, Oh, it kinda like... Wait, how do I duplicate? Okay, I duplicate, but I change this one to be a different, yeah, there we go. Isn't that awesome? Hold up. Okay, this is also really, really good. I'm gonna put this one maybe in A. This one specifically sounds quite... I don't know. It sounds a lot better to me. But look, it talks now. That's so fun. That's actually so cool. Alright. Alright, Slime C, Moonlit Calm. Now, the only thing I need to do now is adjust this, because apparently it doesn't pick up every single time I talk. There we go. Ignore all the, all this stuff. Just don't even worry about it. Wait, actually, hold up. If I change this... No. Okay, I feel like... Okay, no, we don't do that. This is kind of... How do I do this? Okay, we'll come back to it. We come back to it. This is also kind of chill. I don't know. I don't want to... Do I necessarily think... I don't know. I think I'll also go for B here. Probably. Yeah. I think I'll also go for B. Not canon? No, it's not canon. Why would there be a Kitt slime? That makes no sense. He's a cat, not a slime. Radio. Good morning. How do I... Okay. What does that do? Okay, that's like really weird. What about that? That? I am so confused about what that does. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. It looks fun now. Look at this. Now he jumps because he's a slime. I don't know how to make it not be like really jumpy when I stop talking. But yeah. There you go. I know there's a way to hotkey between the two, but I don't necessarily know how to do that. Custom... Oh my... Dude, that would actually take ages! Custom model for every game. It'd definitely make it more interesting to watch, but my goodness, that would actually take so much effort. I like this though, it's fun. Maybe it's just like little cute things that I can really easily do. I might try it, but I don't know. Alright, cool. I actually really liked that. That was really good. I don't know if I'd put it in S. I think A is fine, but that's really good. Lazy the Y. I mean, pretty much, bro. Pretty much. Alright, Ranch Wistful is next. And then we only have one more after that. Maybe I bring this guy back for like a later... Just like every once in a while I switch it up, you know? Sometimes you got Kitty, sometimes you got this guy. Add a costume, true. Look at this. I can switch to the other one, but then I have to go to this. I actually need to drag this over to the other one. Wherever it is. I have no idea where the other one is. Holy. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Alright, there we go. Now I can kind of... Oops. What? Huh? What? Oh, right. Right, yeah, because the... Yeah, there we go. I've seen Excuse Me, Sir. I have seen it. Add a military hat. That'd be fun. Sneakers O'Toole. Never happening. Sorry. Never happening. I don't know. Which do you guys think is better? The having it bounce or like... Look, you can do this. I can edit. I can do that. Okay, it just actually does it. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's fun when it bounces, but I feel like it's a little weird looking. Although, having it not do anything at all is also not quite right. What is it supposed to do normally? That? Yeah, it does that. Cool. This is a cool program. I like it. It's very simple in concept, but I feel like it's just a really awesome thing that you can do. Yeah, just the one bounce. I'm an okay guy. I'll take that. I think being okay is perfectly fine. Not everyone has to be, you know, the best guy on planet Earth. Just being okay is perfectly fine by me. But yeah, definitely fun. It is a 7 out of 10. Okay, wait, which Kitt are we talking about? Are we talking about me, or are we talking about the kitty? See, this is why I need the other thing. This is why I need the actual, like, VTuber avatar, like an actual name. Because then there's, like, the distinction. Trolling, I'm trolling. This one's alright. It's a B. Alright, here's the last one. Now, I'll be honest with this last one. It says on the album cover... Okay, chill. On the album cover, it says featuring 1,000 light years away. Okay? This is the last thing on the album. This might be a vocal track. I don't know. We'll see if it is. I'm going to do what I did last time, because that was a really smart idea, where I just mute it and talk about what I'm hearing. We'll see. It definitely sounds like a pop. Yeah, okay. That was pretty quick. All right, I'm listening to that. It's the gay song. I mean, it is June. Like, hey. I'm not really the biggest fan of country music. And this is definitely in that sort of genre, yeah. The John opt-out. That's an awesome name. Stick this. Didn't I have a text for this? No, that's the other one. There we go. And remember, no Johns. I mean, by default, in the fighting game specifically, I don't know if this is for everyone or like for every fighting game community, but specifically in the Smash community, a John is quite literally just an excuse or an opt-out. So, hey, it's got a double meaning, I guess. No Johns, no Johns. Evil OST I've ever heard. Most evil OST I've ever heard. Well, you said that as the song ended, so yeah, there's that. You see it ended. I'm not really a huge fan of this one, to be fair. I don't really like country music. It's okay. It's not my thing. That's the thing. I also don't really care for the vocalist, to be fair. But it's alright. Mario teaches typing. I don't think I've ever listened to that OST. Overall, pretty good soundtrack. Pretty good soundtrack. Very cool. I did not expect Slime Rancher to even have a soundtrack. At least not to the extent that it is and as good as it is. I guess the same... I could say the same for, what is it? Ultimate Chicken Horse, where I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Will we ever see LARP Dub Y? Someone else is gonna have to make it. I can't be the LARPer. I am him, you know? Let's put on some music. Let's go with this one. But yeah, no, overall pretty good OST. I liked it. Very nice. Shout out Slime Rancher, bro. Very chill OST. CDI Zelda. Oh nah. Most evil OST. Dude, I'm gonna have to give it to oh my goodness, Hat in Time. Because for as good as that OST is, that was probably the most miserable I've ever felt doing an OST. Because it was like, the music was good, but it was like, it just went on forever because of how many like little things they like added to it, so that it wasn't necessarily the same each time, but it like kept looping it. Dude, I don't know. That might be the most miserable I've ever felt during an OST. Is it the most evil one? Maybe not. I could probably think of another one where I was like struggling to listen to it. But yeah, that might be the most evil one. Anyway, that's I clicked on the wrong thing. Nope, still clicked on the wrong thing. Come on. There we go. I need to drag this guy up a little bit, I think. Yeah, that looks good right there. Yeah, that's Slime Rancher. We might do Slime Rancher 2 at some point. I don't know. Next week, even though I don't necessarily want to, we're gonna do Deltarune. I won't be streaming on Monday. I have an exam that day. Very awesome. But yeah, should be next Saturday. We should be good. We'll be doing Deltarune Chapter 5. But yeah, very cool. That is my rankings again. Much better than I thought it was, going to be initially. But yeah. All right, guys, say goodbye to the little blob de bois, because I'm gonna put up my Be Right Back screen because I will be back. next Saturday, I think. Most likely. It was about a rank peak. I actually have very specific opinions. Let's put on... Which is the one that I do? I think it's this one. I think it's this one. It's probably this one. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, be right back, because I will be back. I'll be back next Saturday, hopefully. And we'll do that then. But for now, guys, thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. Thanks for the recommendation. Nice OST. Very cool. Glad I listened to it. But yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for watching. Have a good day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Farewell. And goodbyes.